Today I'm playing the Avengers with Captain America, Captain Marvel, Black Widow, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., Winter Soldier, and Venom. And I have played everyone before on this team except for Venom, so I'm pretty excited about that. My strategy is keep Captain America and Winter Soldier together, and hopefully I can use their team tactic card later. I'm going to pair up Captain Marvel with Venom. Captain Marvel has a good energy defense, so I can use her for the portal rolls, and hopefully Venom can pick up a civilian, and also just help her along. And Black Widow, I will put her where she's needed, hold down a portal, get a civilian, just kind of put her where I think she'll be needed most. The team tactic cards I'm using are Avengers Assemble, 1-2 Punch, Till the End of the Line, Lethal Protector, and Unearthly Rage. I've used Avengers Assemble, 1-2 Punch, and Till the End of the Line before, so I'm pretty familiar with those cards and I really like them. I have never used Lethal Protector or Unearthly Rage, so I really hope that I have a chance to use those cards today.
Today I'm going to be playing the Cabal, led by Red Skull himself. His buddies Baron Zemo and Loki will be joining him. We're going to be bringing the creepy Ebony Maw into this game, and then end it with Okoye, who is always a solid 2-pointer. The main goal for my strategy in this one, I'm going to team up Okoye and Baron Zemo, putting them on one side of the battlefield, Ebony Maw and Loki on the other, and have Red Skull go up the middle. I consider Zemo and Ebony Maw to be kind of heavy hitters, so that's their job. They're going to be doing a lot of the offensive. Okoye will be defending Zemo, leading her defense in there, and she's got a pretty decent ranged attack as well. And then Loki is going to be there with Ebony to just kind of mess with whoever Nikki throws at me. Red Skull, I'm treating pretty strictly as a support piece. I know he's got great ways of generating power, and he will be the main source I'll be using for my team tactics to generate some of that power. So speaking of those team tactics, I brought Dark Rain, Cosmic Invigoration, Follow Me, and Recalibration Matrix. So Dark Rain, Cosmic Invigoration, and are all very situational cards. So I feel it'd be very foolish to try to set up a situation for me to use them, because I think I would try too hard and ultimately fail. Follow Me and Recalibration Matrix, they're somewhat situational too, but I'm hoping to use those cards at an opportune time to reinforce either an attack I really need to go through, or to basically ensure that if there is something happening on one side of the battlefield, I can get 2 characters to activate at one time. That's the goal. I don't know how well it's going to work. I guess we'll find out. I am going to be starting out round 1 with Okoye. Nice little jaunt to get that civilian. I wanted her to get the civilian because I wanted to prevent Zemo from having to spend a power so he could use it later on. Plus, I felt that civilian was very safe with Okoye. She seems like a very nurturing person to me. And that's it. I'm going to stop by that portal.
Okay, and I'm activating Captain Marvel. Going to the portal.
And skipping that civilian.
It's for the greater good, Andy.
Well, I don't think she just cares.
Okay, so I'm rolling for the portal. And it's so I got it. You have to have more hits, wilds, or crits than the opposing team.
Right, and that's based off of your energy defense, which is kind of interesting. That's a great roll for her, though. Now, she rolled a skull. And therefore, I gotta move her back. We realize we used the wrong measurement tool. It should have been range 2. We catch that later on, so be gentle. We realized we erred. But yeah, so that moved her away. But she still got it. She still gets to claim that portal for now. So now Baron Zemo is going to swagger on up. He's got a nice long movement there. And since she's no longer in range 1, I just need to score 1 hit. But I got 3, so it's mine.
Okay, oh my gosh, I forgot his name.
It's Venom.
Venom. Ugh. It's the first time I've played Venom. I just went, like, my brain just wasn't computing for a minute. And he got the civilian that you were worried about before.
Yeah, that's probably freaking intimidating to that civilian.
I'm sure the civilian was grateful.
We'll have to talk with him after the battle. Alright, so now it's Red Skull. He's gonna go up and grab that portal. He's not even gonna look at it, he's so confident. And he failed. And I rolled a skull.
And we're still thinking that we're using the short to move back. I don't know what's the difference between the...
Yeah, I think they're roughly the same length, but there obviously is a difference.
Probably didn't make too much of a big deal.
Alright, so I'm using the Cosmic Cube special ability for, or superpower from Red Skull. It gives me automatic 3 power, but I have to roll 5 dice. If any of them's a skull, I lose, or that's a hit for me. Luckily, I didn't do that, and now I'm playing hide and seek.
Okay, looks like Black Widow. Yeah, she's gonna stay at the portal, roll for it. It looks like I get it, but I also got a skull.
That's going to be a recurring theme for you, the skulls.
Yeah. Yeah. This is foreshadowing.
It's like the hokey pokey.
Okay, so my second action, I moved back up. And she's done.
Now I'm doing Loki. Obviously, I wanted to try to grab both the civilian and the portal, but that was not going to happen with that big old truck in the way. So I went ahead and went for the portal instead, because I knew Captain America and Winter Soldier were going to go for it as well. I wanted to try to grab it as quick as possible. And I got it.
Okay, so this is Winter Soldier. He's going to be a hero and get the civilian.
Good for Bucky.
And I think now he's going to attack Loki.
That's a long range weapon. I don't care if it's only 4 dice.
Yeah. I just thought, why not?
Well, why not indeed?
I don't think I rolled very well. I got 1.
You got 2.
Oh, did I? Okay.
Yep, 2. And one of them was a crit, so you hit me for 2. I blocked him, but you made me bleed. And now everyone's favorite sick, twisted uncle, Creepy McCreepface, aka Ebony Maw.
So creepy.
He is so creepy. And why would anyone let him get civilians, really?
The civilian just wet himself.
Basically. So he has a civilian.
And Captain America. Opposite of creepy.
Yes.
And I did not get it because Loki was there, so I needed to roll more than 1 hit.
Right. Hey, we got the right
Yeah,
tool this time.
Noticed.
Yes. All right, I'm going to start round 2 with Baron Zemo. I didn't have enough power to do a charge or anything, so just got into range for a sword strike. But I also wanted to stay within range 2 for strategic genius in a Koye. And a pretty decent hit. 3 on Captain Marvel. And she blocked 2 of it. So, little dink.
Okay, so Captain Marvel is going to do an energy blast on Okoye.
Who I remind everyone is holding a civilian. That's very risky.
Again, Andy, it's the greater good.
Who's the bad guy here?
Okay, so energy blast, she can re-roll attack dice. So I'm re-rolling those 3.
Sounds good. Even though you rolled a crit, that's technically a re-roll, so you can't re-roll that as well, or add additional dice, I should say. So, but that was 3.
Mm-hmm.
She's got 3 defense. Now I do have the ability to re-roll 1 defense dice, and then Baron Zemo gives me strategic genius, so I was able to re-roll 2 of those to block 2 damage.
I was hoping to really get lucky and just, knock Okoye out so I'd have 1 less person to deal with by the portal, but that didn't happen. But I still took the portal.
Did not matter. Alright, Koye wanted a little bit of payback now. So I'll be targeting Captain Marvel. Again, she's pretty low on energy or power at this point, so just strike. It wasn't that great. 1 die. 1 damage, I should say. But it went through, which gave me enough for Vibranium Spear Thrust. Oh, and looky there! That was phenomenal.
It's quite a spear thrust you got there.
Oh, look at all that!
And Andy's sounding a little giddy over here. Taking out Captain Marvel. I think he dazes her here. Oh, I just said that too soon. I haven't even rolled yet.
But it happened anyways.
Yep.
Yeah, dazed her. Then I had enough energy for one more portal. And I got it.
So Captain Marvel's dazed.
And Hydra is... I'm sorry, the Cabal, not Hydra, is fully in control of that portal again.
Okay, so Venom.
Venom's attacking Zemo. Strategic Genius did not help me there. Took, I think, 2 or 3 points of damage there. And she did it again. Less effectively. Yeah, I mean, I was able to block that. But he made me bleed. There's just blood all over this battlefield. And now it's time for Creepy McCreepface. Hello there, Bucky. Let's play.
Just don't.
Going to target him with the Black Tongue. Nice attack. Yeah, and I can't do darn or dang thing with it. 1 damage. But it hit him. And now I get to throw something at him. This is the first game I really ever got to throw anything at anybody. I was so happy.
Bucky's probably happy to get a building thrown at him at this point. He's
Anything
anything to get away from that guy.
Yeah. That was a size 3 building, so he ended up taking 3 points of damage from that. So he's on one health right now.
Okay, so he's going to attack with assault rifle.
And I took 2 points from that. I'm still bleeding.
And I'm gonna move him back.
I believe they call that a strategic withdrawal.
Yes. And I should have moved him back farther. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. And I'm going to spend 6 power to rescue my civilian, because I've got so much power now after being,
Throwing a building at.
and attacked.
That gave her 2 instant victory points for, by rescuing that civilian.
Yeah. And I wanted to do that before he got dazed.
So Loki's up. Not gonna worry about healing that bleed just yet. And I'll be using some illusions. For 1 whole damage. It must have been a pretty lame illusion.
Yeah, looks like I blocked it.
Yep. It was lame.
I'm trying to move him through the trees. By the portal. Do a shield throw.
To the back. You tend to attack me in the back a lot. I just want you to know that. Luckily,
Well, it is Loki.
luckily, evidently, I was able to block that with a good roll.
And I do not get the portal after all that.
And your old skull. And I stupidly grabbed the wrong template again. So, sorry again. Alright. Red Skull. Going for that portal. This time I did it. Yay, Red Skull. And that's it. No point in doing anything. Oh, I used the Cosmic Cube. That's right.
And that, what does the Cosmic Cube do?
Another 3 power. All right, picking up round 3 with Okoye. First I'm going to do is I'm going to evacuate the civilians. I hadn't even thought about that until Bucky did it. So thank you, Nikki, for reminding me that that was something to do. That was a good 2 victory points right there.
You're welcome, Andy.
And then I'm going to do a strike at Captain Marvel for 2. Which she handily dodges. So again, another strike. Not giving me any power there, Nikki. And she blocks that one too. I guess she spent from that last attack.
Yeah, she was tired. And we forgot to take the days thing off. We just realized.
There's a lot of tokens on this table.
Yeah. So Captain Marvel, because she has so much power, is going into binary form. And I'm super excited because I've never done that with her before.
And you also realized you had 1 power, it cost 1 less power due to a day unlike any other.
Yes, which I think I had forgotten a couple of times.
So I knew this was the pain train at this point. She targeted Zemo with a rocket punch. I had 1 health.
And I completely bombed after being super excited about being in binary form.
Hey, that's 2. 2 crits. That's all. You only need 1. And I blocked it. That's embarrassing.
That was really embarrassing.
I should have put a crater behind him just for aesthetics there.
Yeah, after being so excited about being finally in binary form, that was low.
But you did it again. You actually had plenty of power. Yeah, that was 5 damage right there. Again, Zemo only has 1 left. Yeah, there was no even point rolling that strategic genius. She got me. But the bleed's gone. Silver linings there.
Mm-hmm.
So Ebony Maw evacuates a civilian. Let's be realistic. He probably did not evacuate. That's quotation marks around evacuate. Probably took them to some hidden dimension where they're going to play the tickle game or some crazy thing like that.
Wow, Andy. You just went there.
And now, Ebony sees Bucky. Hello, James. You know that jerk who always calls you by your first name, even though that's not your real name? Hello, James.
Anything but the black tongue. Just not the black tongue.
The black tongue, James. I think I hit you for 2 there, yeah. And I think you on purposely bombed that so you wouldn't have to take that anymore. So now I'm using Herald of Doom on Steven. Hello, Steven. Hit you for 3. And much like Bucky, he's like, no, please make it stop. So he took that.
Okay, so I activated Captain America. Get him by the portal. And shield slam Loki, apparently to the kidneys.
Well, you keep on doing it from the back. Good roll.
Finally.
But I only think I had 1 or 2 stamina left. She got me.
Okay, so portal roll. And I did not do it.
She rolled a skull, and I forgot to move her. But I think we kind of realized that section was done with at that point. But we should have moved her, Captain America. Red Skull, I was hoping I could be in range for anything. I had all that power on him, but I couldn't. And I was kind of trying to figure out what the best thing to do was at this point. So I went back and did nothing. That's ultimately what I did. I just moved.
Okay, so I'm moving Black Widow, and this is the 3-point Black Widow, and she has a superpower called Interrogate. So I'm wanting to get her up by Andy's dazed character there, and also by the portal.
Yeah, she just wanted to make sure she was doing it right, but I knew she had the room to do that. I forgot. she had that ability, actually.
So Black Widow's going to attack Okoye with automatic pistols.
2 hits. Block.
And there we go again.
And there we go again. So evidently Okoye is like Wonder Woman when it comes to blocking bullets. Instead of using bracer, she uses her spear.
Okay, so Black Widow's going to roll for the portal. She does not get it.
All right. That's Venom. Because Loki got a kidney hit. Probably bleeding internally.
At this point, I'm just trying to get the portal. But I attack Okoye again.
So 3 damage. Because he was within 2, I got to use my martial arts, but he threw me. And that dazed me. Alright. The big roll.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. So that was an interesting game. It was fun, but it was not. You can't say that was a great strategic victory, because frankly, it's because of like 4 or 5 rolls for the portal that you weren't able to do.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It was frustrating. I rolled really badly. And then just watching it over, I was like, I think I forgot to... once Captain Marvel went to binary form and she was by the portal, I didn't roll for the portal. I think I was so, like, upset about my roll, the first roll on Baron Zemo, that I just totally forgot.
And then that last round too, the last 2 times you rolled for Portal, we didn't move you when you rolled Skull. Mm-hmm. And as you just pointed out, I think that would have gotten you out of contention for Interrogate.
Yeah. Black Widow, I think, has to be within 2. And I don't know if she would... I don't think she would have been...
I don't think you would have
No, because you would have moved her too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know.
And again, the other thing too is, this is a dice game. And that, by the very nature of a dice game, anything can happen. Mm-hmm. But it wasn't a strategic victory for me. It was more of I lucked out. And those aren't as satisfying, honestly.
Well, no, I mean, I think you played well. I definitely did not... I mean, there was a couple of things just by watching it, I was like, oh, I should have done that differently. Like, move Winter Soldier back. I don't think I played Venom very well. It was the first time I played him, so I was kind of trying to... I never had enough power to do anything with him.
And that's always been my my luck with him, is he's, if you can get him power, he can do a lot. Mm-hmm. But it's hard to kind of get that power without using a card like Advanced R&D or something.
Right, which I guess I should have done.
Right. But overall, yeah, it was this was a new roster for both of us for the most part. I've never done the Cabal. Now, you've played a number of those people before, but again, you were playing Venom new.
Venom was the only one I hadn't played before, so.
And I feel like we've kind of come to a new understanding of this game over the last few weeks, as far as we've gotten better. Mm-hmm. We truly understand the rules now. That's not to say we didn't.
Oh yeah, we still make mistakes.
We make a lot of mistakes, but it's more fun now in one sense, and we're seeing these characters differently, I think, and that makes a big difference. We used some of the, you used Black Widow, I think one of your first games, that Black Widow, and what you do with her now is radically different than what you did with her initially, because you understand her better.
Right.
And I even knew early on that she had the interrogate ability, and I totally forgot about it in this game.
Right.
And that was a great use of it.
Yeah, after you play, a few times, I've started to understand your characters, that you play a lot more, which makes me a better player, so, yeah.
Yeah, and I was actually glad you were playing Venom for that reason, because I love Venom, and I wanted to see somebody else play him, to see where I could be doing things incorrectly, or maybe try something different, so I do enjoy it when you play the characters that I play a lot.
I don't like it as much when you play the characters I play. It's like they're my children.
Right?
And I'm like, well, he shouldn't be playing them.
And when you have to hurt them, it's like hurting your children.
It really is. It's like, I can't do that.
So, it was cool. You got to do the binary attack, which none of us had seen before. In fact, I don't even know if I've seen a video of anyone pulling off the attack.
No, I'm sure they're out there, but I haven't.
But that's only because of Okoye going into beast mode.
Oh my gosh, Okoye was good this time.
I've always really enjoyed Okoye. For a 2-pointer, she always does what she needs to. Mm-hmm. I really enjoy every game I played with her. I've always felt very satisfied by adding her.
Yeah.
In fact, I'd have to say, other than Creepy McCreepface, she is probably my favorite character in this particular game.
So Mr. Creepy was your favorite?
He's just so creepy. Hello there.
Yeah, we had to stop recording a couple of times so I could laugh, but yeah, it was fun. It was frustrating, but it was a fun game nonetheless.
Right. That's kind of really all I have to say about this particular game. It was fun. I always love playing with you. Well, first of all, do you have anything else to say about this game?
Not really. I don't like the portals that much because you have to roll every time. And it just, I don't know, it can be such a frustrating feeling, finally, getting, at the end there, I got your people off the portal. One of them I had dazed, one of them I had thrown. I was like, there's nobody, and I can roll. Of course, Venom only has 2 energy defense, so that was bad.
The worst possible person
right.
to do it in the game, probably.
But still, I only had to get one, and it was just, didn't happen for me. So it was frustrating, but it's still fun.
Yeah. To your point, this has probably been my least favorite Crisis for that one reason. It's just, it's so much luck is involved in that. Mm-hmm. And I know it's true for the other ones, like the Kree Power Core or the Skrull, Hidden Agent. That's a lot of luck too, but for this one, it just seemed like it was too much was needed. But again, maybe we'll have to try it again in the future, It's not one I'm going to grab again soon. But having said that as well, especially if you're listening this long into this, I want to say I really appreciate all the positive comments we've been receiving recently off the videos. Even if it's just to correct mistakes. Yeah, I mean, everyone's been really awesome about that, and we're still trying to get better. And we do this because we want to do it. It's fun. And it's been a lot of positivity coming our way, so I really appreciate that. And we appreciate all those comments coming in, especially if we did something wrong, please let us know. Yeah, definitely. We want to get better. So, I feel like we learn every time we play. I agree. I agree. So with that, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to this. And we've already got the next game in the can. It's a fun game. I think you're going to enjoy it. It was probably my favorite game we've played so far. And I can't wait to get it out. All right. We'll see you soon.